フォーエバースーパー戦隊、ゼニスマン。
Continuing from the previous episode in Nostalgia World, the Zenithman and Leva, as Tuck 6, get confronted by the Jaku Sentai Malice 5 blocking them from getting to Suito, held captive by silence, as those Mystic Knights attack and take the Zenithman down with their weapons, Ignis Caliber, or a crossbow, Aqua Trident, Terry Mace, and Silva Axe, before the six teleport away from the scene with Suito much to Mosiah's horror and anger.
レガシー19話、合成ハーモニー。
Returning to the planet Zolter, Altio and Tremor are impressed to see Silence back with Suito. Who doesn't want to suffer death like what happened to her mother that led her to move to Nostal City? Now with the Zenithman injured to be helpless against the Knights, Zedmina's comments to his generals to set up the next attack quickly, but differently. Returning to the base, Mosiah and his friends told Heimu along with Tsugi about the Malice 5's debut, as Mosiah wanted to spend more time with Suito as an apology for not being by her side a lot to cheer her up, and that he was stupid to just leave her with the innocents by acting like a superhero. However, gets comforted by his friends that Suito still likes him for just being the way he is since the day he met her, making Mosiah smile to thank his friends, but asks them about their wishes back in Nostalgia World, which they'll not tell him until the time is right, making him disappointed. After that, Heimu along with Garan reveal to the team that the two have been working on weapons the Harmony Sentai will use against Zedminas and other Jackamans, taking them like a month to make from Garan's drawings, who says it was supposed to be a secret from them, although Tiara did peek at it by episode 15. Which she apologizes that she didn't know about that. The creator and the Blue Ranger then reveal the weapons for the Zenithmen to use, Sabrol and Rockin' Gun. Mosiah's rock-themed sword and gun that forms into a bayonet called Rock'n'Roll Jakuhuken, Hip Shoppers. Pair of hip-hop-based axes that form into a double-bladed staff, pop bow, pop-themed pink bow that fires magical arrows, Electorang. Electronic music-themed blue disc shield that can be thrown like a boomerang much like Captain America's shield, and Count-Ryota, country-themed grip that executes yellow energy rope, both similar functions to Star Wars lightsabers, for catching like a lasso and whipping like a bullwhip, as Garan also reveals that they can insert previous Sentai rings to perform various attacks. The Music Rangers are amazed by this, though Leva's disappointed that she never gets a weapon, but does have the carry a changer created by Heimu to transform into previous Sentai forms by using a Sentai ring to help her in battle. Just then the alert sounded to reveal the more reason two Jackamans attacking Nostal City and Nostalgia World led by the Malice 5, prompting the six Zenithmen to head out, but Tsugi stops and gives them the number 20 Sentai ring that he found at a romantic manga store, making Tiara reveal that she found the number 34 Sentai ring back at Nostalgia World when spying on Mosiah and Suito, which Lada and Eerie goes red and pink. Via that ring said that no one was able to find it, then Tiara, after Eerie teases Lada to become a couple too. The two happily tell the Zenithmen to protect the Earth and its people as a Sentai's duty. The Harmony Sentai arrive at Nostalgia World to confront the Malice 5 along with two Jackamans known as Zoniman, Zone from Fiveman, and Druidon from Bruce Soldier, though mocked by those knights that they have no chance against them and that there are many Moris attacking the city. But the music team talked back that they got weapons of their own to use against any enemy to save Suito, as they revealed they have summoned the awakening sixth rangers to deal with those grunts in the city. Gozipolar, Time Fire, Spider Kumanos, Kairame Ice Silver, Boone Violet, Go On Wings, JL Silver, Go Kai Silver, Who Soldier, Zaku Other World, Abari Killer, Talk 6, and Goza Knight. The Harmony Sentai then transform, with Leva using the K-Ranger ring to become Signalman, to attack the Moris with those weapons. Later Leva summons the K-Rangers via that ring to attack the remaining Moris, with those racing rangers telling the Zenithmen to defeat their imposters, as that music team does so by using their weapons, getting close to the Jackamans who knock them down by their powers. However, Tiara uses the Gozager Sentai ring to activate the Defense Storm, Defense Stone, and Defense Stream to block their attacks, which quickly activates the Riffle Cloud, reflect wards, and reflector to reflect the attacks at the two, allowing the Zenithman to perform the Gozager's Trifusion Blast to completely weaken the two Jackamen. Mosiah uses his weapon to open Zenithman's body to get his Ulterian out of there and was about to do to Zenithman next. However, Altio intervenes by killing that Jackaman to get reactivated into a giant to destroy the city as he retreats. The Zenithman, after informed by Garand that these weapons can combine as well, form their weapons into the Ensemblaster, performing the Harmony Blast to destroy the unmovable Zenithman for good. As Zenith Pink then brings out the Gozai Great to stop Zenithman, however gets beaten by various giant Moris from getting to the Jackaman as those horde tried to kill the monster until Zenithman uses the Gokage Ring to summon the Gokagers and the Gokaio and Gosujin for extra help, as Gokai Silver was disappointed that he never get to team up with the Gozagers in the battle against the Black Cross King. The pirates later used the Aba Ranger's powers via the ring to combine into the Gokaio, and together beat the Moris and weakened the Jackaman to cut open its body for Mosiah to go into, finding Suito there wearing the number 43 Jakku ring as it is revealed that she has been turned into Zenithman thanks to Silence to make her suffer from getting killed. Mosiah, acting like a man to keep his real voice tone a secret, pulls out her and destroys the ring from her index finger for the two to escape, allowing the two rebels to destroy the Jackaman with the Great Strike and Gokai Rex Drill Collab finishers, restoring Nostal City and brainwashing everyone's memories. Back on Zoltar, the trio are upset over the Malice 5's defeat against the Zenithmen's weapons, but the knights themselves sworn to them and Zed- that they will find ways to defeat the Harmony Sentai by going into individual lead turns, making Zed- to comment on waiting for the right moment to strike as a better plan. After the Zenithman with Signalman left by sunset to avoid Suito from seeing them, she then sees Mosiah coming up to her as they both hugged. Suito tearfully tells him about being kidnapped and later being saved, as Mosiah replies it was the wish of hope that he made to summon a hero to rescue her from predicted situations. The other five also arrived to see this reunion, making Suito look at them and ask Tiara about the interrupted question why she is following her and Mosiah during their time at Nostalgia World, knowing that her spy job accidentally got exposed. Tiara reveals to Suito about seeing her and Mosiah like a couple on a magical date at the theme park, and so she thought to make it special for the two as a secret spy matchmaker while finding ways to make her happy. This blushes Suito to tell them that Mosiah is not his boyfriend. They're just friends, still blushing along with Suito. Mosiah says they do act like a future couple, making Suito more blushed and anger to hit Mosiah in the chest, causing the team to laugh. Back in his secret base, Heiamu is happy upon the Zenithman defeating the Malice 5 and rescuing Suito, as Heiamu talks to himself that no one will take away Suito from this planet that he swears to protect.